Groin, I'll just say that again. That's the best soft part to go after. And even if you miss, he's darn well going to know what you're going after. And so all you need is that space so that he lets go of you just for a second, and then you're free to do what?
Run.
Run, absolutely. And where are you going to run to? Anywhere safe. And what would be safe? If we are in this parking lot and we're down, what's safe?
The building.
Come back into the bar. Absolutely. Come back into the restaurant. Definitely. Make it so that you're running to where there's lights and you're running to where there's people. Question for you. In that moment, is your cell phone going to be a help to you?
No.
Why not?
Can I take the time? It's in my purse.
Yeah, absolutely. And where's your purse? Your purse is probably in the other side of the parking lot. Absolutely.
Or if it's in your pocket, it's not in your pocket anymore.
Absolutely, it's gone. But if by some strange stretch of the imagination you manage to keep hold of your cell phone, you are going to have so much adrenaline going through you that you will never be able to hold the thing, let alone dial 911. Because when you're in that moment, it's actually 911, not 199 or 642 or whatever that is, because when you have that adrenaline in your system, you will not be able to focus on that thought. Okay? Your best advice, the best advice I can give you with a cell phone is to give it to somebody else and say, I've just been attacked, call the cops. That's how your cell phone will work best for you in that moment. So, you're attacked, you're going to scream, you're going to fight back, you're going to run. What's the last thing you're going to do? You need to breathe, calm yourself down, and then you need to report. Did you know that less than 6% of the time assaults and physical violence is ever reported to the police? That means 94% of the time, crimes against people, physical crime against people and sexual crime against people doesn't get reported. So we've got to change all that. Okay? We've got to report. So that's the extreme. But we hope that never, ever happens to any of us sitting in the room. The fact of the matter is, about 50% of us will have been a victim at some point in our life. Okay? And typically, it's some time before we reach the age of 21. Okay? Depending on the stats. 18, 21, depending on where you read it. So, what are we going to do so that never happens to us? We're going to take a self-defense course so we know how to get into that safety mindset. And self-defense, people, quite honestly, is the same as putting your seatbelt on the first thing you do when you get into your car. You're never going to prevent every accident that ever happened. There's no way you can control the drivers that are coming towards you. And it's the same thing with our own personal safety. We're never going to stop that predator-prey mentality. You know, I wish we could, just like I wish we could never have another car accident. But our job is to arm ourselves with as much safety mindset and the skills so that we don't have to be those victims and we can minimize our risk. And that really is the goal of a self-defense class. So, today, coming to you live from Strathmore. We've got an attacker here with us tonight. So as part of our trainings, and we do corporate trainings, we start training children for safe defense at the age of 3. I am really freaking out about this line. Okay, thank you. I'm worried about that. I don't want to be on the ground. So we start training children at the age of 3, all the way up to kids, teens, adults. Thank you so much. That makes me feel better. And I just would really strongly encourage you to take a class. In our adult and teen classes, we have police officers, city county police officers, who actually teach the classes. It is an amazing, cathartic, hugely releasing experience for many people. We can give you many opportunities to go up against our blue guy if you need it, to work through some of the crap that may have gone on for you. We have people, if they've been victim or traumatized in some ways, they go up 2, 3, 4 times against our blue man, and that process of empowerment that gets created for them as they work through that and up into their 3rd and 4th time against the blue man, transformational. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we've got our blue man here. So part of the thing that we teach is the element of surprise, right? And so I'm standing here, let's say, for example, walking across the parking lot. Now this, people, is going to get a little loud, because the important thing about being safe is being loud. So here's the scenario. I am standing at, I'm loading my stuff up into my car. Okay, so I've got my banner and all that stuff, and I've got the trunk open, and I'm loading all this stuff up into the car, and somebody's going to come up behind me, and I'm going to have to see what I'm going to do to fix this. Okay, now where's my key? No! So the whole process of doing that is such a thrill, I have to say. And I teach these classes and run these classes multiple days during the week, and every opportunity that I have to be attacked, I take it. Because for me, it is absolutely reaffirming every single time that I can do this, and I will never ever be a victim again. I was attacked right before I was 17, and that'll never happen to me again. Ever, 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 right? So it's hugely empowering. So I just want to show you a couple of little handholds, grabs, just some ways that we can kind of get out of some of these scenarios. So let's say, for example, somebody's grabbed me by the wrist. He's got me in a big, big hold. So if we look right here at where the weak part of that grip is, it's between the fingers and the thumb. Okay? So what I'm going to do, and I would always encourage you to do this, is stand in what we call the belayed stance. I call it the stable stance. So it's whatever your dominant hand is, put that leg back just about maybe 8 or 10 inches, and stand there and kind of rest on your back hip. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause you to be much more stable, much more sturdy. Standing at a movie theater, you're far less likely to get knocked over. Okay, I'm still huffing and puffing, trying to get away from the bad guy. So I'm going to go into my sturdy stance right here. I'm going to notice where his thumb and finger come together. I'm going to make a fist with a hand that is grabbed. Grab onto my fist. No! Wow. And there's no way he'll be able to hang on to that. No way he'll be able to hang on to that. So grab me 2 hands. So same like this, okay? And again, because we're looking at the hinge of the thumb, it's never meant to go backwards. Who's ever bent their thumb backwards? Oh. Hurts, right? So here's how this is going to go. So he's got me, he's pulling me. No! And I'm going to go in, make that fist, and grab it, pull it up over the top. Okay, just like this. Make a fist with this hand, grab it, and pull it up over the top. No way he can hold on to that. Okay? I want to show you a choke. Okay, just a quick choke. So he's got me like this. The first thing I'm going to do is pull his arm down, tuck my chin into my neck to make breathing space. When I'm like this, he can haul me around for the next 3 days. I'm breathing. I'm fine. Right? And so when we're in this situation, I've got a couple of choices, okay? So first of all, I'm breathing. I might be scared, but I'm breathing, which is a good thing. So I can do a couple things. I can be stomping. I've got my hands. I've got my head. Okay, as long as I can keep that airway going. The other thing I can be doing, I'm pulling down on him, and I'm bending like this, and out I go. So, does anybody want to try anything with him? a handhold or any kind of grab? No? You want to do it? Yeah. We did this one time at WomenTalk in Calgary, and I had a dress on. And Sue grabbed me, and I got out of that one. So do you want a handhold? What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do a handhold.
Okay, so where's the fingers coming together?
Okay, so it's here.
Yeah, so make a fist.
Okay, I gotta.
Yeah, get your stance. Make a fist, grab onto your fist with your other hand and pull straight
You're
down.
holding tight. Damn it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
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 That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Good for you. I want to. Do you want to do it? Sure. Okay, come. Okay. What do you want to do?
Let's go for another one.
Hand hold. Okay. Where's the hands? The fingers together. Okay. Awesome. Make a fist. Grab it hard with your hand. Nice. That's good, eh? You can't. Like, there's no way that you can hold on to that.
There's no holding on to it.
No,
Way.
you're gone. Now here's the thing. Let's do that again. If that doesn't work and he's holding on, you still got all the rest of your, kick him, smash him, right? Kick him again, right?
I used to cry, so.
Yeah, and distract him, right? Perfect. So I want you guys just to try something on your, let's get these two things out. So I just want you to try something on your own arm. So we've got a very, very important nerve that runs from our thumb, and it actually runs up into our shoulder. But right in this little space here on the top of our arm is what we call the radial nerve. Okay? So just bang on that yourself and see if you can feel that nerve. Can you feel that nerve? Right. So if he's got me, and let's take this off. If he's got me and he's not letting go and I can't, for whatever reason, if I'm banging on his arm 2 or 3 times on that, like that it's like your funny bone, right? And there's no way that you have the strength to hold on to that, right? And if I'm banging, see? And all you want to do is just buy yourself a little bit of space and him loosening his grip, and that's the moment where you can be gone. Oh, look, we've got a crowd. We've drawn a crowd. You always do. So, ladies, we've got some classes in January 20th in Calgary and Riverbend. We've got classes. We do corporate classes where we come into businesses and corporations. It's an amazing team building activity. Love to go into schools. We've got several schools in Calgary that we go in on a regular basis. This month of December, we are doing 4 classes with West Ridge Middle School, and then we've got 2 more that we're doing in January. It's amazing. And the kids, we do it on a PD day, right? Or not a PD day, but an early dismissal day. And the kids just stay for a couple of hours after. Great experience, great experience. So I've got some corporate information here. I've got some brochures and pamphlets. Help yourself to a comic book if you have little people in your house. We usually sell them, but not tonight. And
Sam says, "Poor blue man."
yeah. So that's, ladies. I thank you, and thank you to Dawn for giving us this. Love it. And of course, Bridget and Darlis and Brenda and Sherry, and thank you very much for having me. You guys are rock stars.